I'm going to cover my top 10 vegan restaurants in Chicago that carry vegan options, okay? Nowadays, we can find places that have vegan options, which is excellent. So, these are my top 10 restaurants in Chicago that have vegan options. Coming in at number 10 is Chipotle Mexican Grill. Now, Chipotle is all over Chicago, but I frequent the one at 210 West North Avenue. I go to Chipotle, I get beans, tomatoes, stuff like that, right? And so I'm able to get a bean bowl with some brown rice. And so that's a lifesaver for me while I'm driving up and down the city when I get stuck out taking care of business. I can always go to Chipotle, get me some black beans and brown rice. So much respect to Chipotle. Coming in at number 9 is Blaze Pizza. I frequent the one at 953 West Belmont. Much respect to Blaze Pizza and LeBron James, who has a high investment in Blaze Pizza and has a lot to do with that franchise. Blaze Pizza has a vegan option for the pizzas. And what's beautiful is a lot of toppings, all different, garlic and all type of toppings and all type of sauces. And you can just tailor your own pizza with vegan cheese. They have a plant-based cheese that go on their pizzas. So I can go in there and get 2 pizzas and have them designed totally different and take them home. I can eat one and save the other one and warm it up and eat it. So shout out to Blaze Pizza. At number 8, Outcast on 7137 South State Street. Outcast is a little fast food place in the black community right off of the Dan Ryan on 71st Street. And they just sell regular food like, Italian beefs and stuff like that, burgers and stuff. But the lady that runs it, her daughter waited on me. Her daughter is the daughter of a brother that was that's a Hebrew Israelite brother that worked for Soul Vegetarian. So these are people that's connected to Soul Vegetarian, so they have a bunch of vegan options. So I go there every now and then to Outcast, and I get that Philly cheesesteak, which is just crazy. That is a really good sandwich. I ain't gonna tell a lie. Whoa. So shout out to Outcast. That's Outkast. Outcast at 7137 South State Street. Coming in at number 7 is Blind Faith Cafe. Now, they're not really in Chicago, but they're right on the edge in Evanston, up there on Dempster. Blind Faith Cafe at 525 Dempster Street, Evanston, Illinois. And the Blind Faith has been selling vegan food for years now. It's some of the best food you can get. Really tasty, really clean. Almost like gourmet specialty items. And their plant-based pastries are off the chain. So much respect to Blind Faith Cafe. Coming in at number 6 is Noodle Etc. Thai Restaurant at 1333 East 57th Street. Noodles Etc. is a place I frequent often. It's a Thai restaurant. And for those of you that don't know, the Thai restaurants are really good with uh, plant-based foods, with food with no meat and dairy in it. And so if you're trying to change the way you eat and you're looking to get something to eat, always go to a Thai restaurant. They'll make it the way you want it. You know, tell them, yeah, hey, give me some fried rice with onions and put some mushrooms in it, whatever, and they'll do it. So much respect to Noodles, etc. I've been going there for years. They have some very delicious food, a lot of dishes that vegans could eat. And it's a great restaurant there in lovely Hyde Park. Shout out to everybody in Hyde Park. At number 5, one of my favorites, Dimo's Pizza, Wicker Park. Dimo's Pizza, Wicker Park, 1615 North Damon Avenue. Shout out to Dimo's Pizza. Dimo's Pizza is a place that has, when you go in there, they have 6, 7 pizzas behind the glass. Lots of pizzas. Lots of pizzas. And they're regular pizzas, but they have vegan pizzas. They have all different types. And so I can go there anytime and get 3, 4 slices of 4 different types of pizza, or 3 or 2 different types of vegan pizza. Off the chain. Then they're open late at night on the weekends, right there in Wicker Park where all the action is at, clubs and everything is popping. So Dimo's Pizza is a really go-to place. I can go get a slice of vegan pizza, vegan cheese. I can get all kind of garlic pizza and all type of incredible vegan pizzas. At number 4, the Cheesecake Factory. And the Cheesecake Factory on Michigan Avenue has a lot of great vegan foods. And I think it's 875 North Michigan Avenue, if I'm not mistaken. Around that area, that definitely seems right. At the Cheesecake Factory, you can look it up, you can search it. I love the Cheesecake Factory. It's a place I go if I want to go and celebrate, take some people out to celebrate, because, you know, these restaurants, I can go with people that eat meat. They can get what they can get. I get what I get. But the Cheesecake Factory has a lot of vegan options. I'm talking a lot. And it's very, very delicious. They have 2 different cauliflower orders, and both of them are incredible. So the Cheesecake Factory is a go-to for me all the time. Much respect to the Cheesecake Factory all across this country. You can probably find them in your city. Go check them out. Coming in at number 3, one of my favorites, Yummy Yummy Asian Cuisine at 2901 North Broadway. Yummy Yummy is an Asian restaurant that has a long list of vegan options. And the food is extremely delicious, like extremely delicious. In China, there's a lot of Buddhism, and so there's a lot of veganism, because, you know, the Buddhists do not believe in even stepping on a bug. So there's a lot of righteous Chinese recipes that don't include any animal byproducts. And they have mastered many things when it comes to preparing vegan food. So much respect to Yummy Yummy Asian Cuisine at 2901 North Broadway. Now we get to the big two. Coming in at number 2, drum roll, Demira Ethiopian Restaurant at 4801 North Broadway. I love all the Ethiopian restaurants, but Demira Ethiopian Restaurant is my favorite. When I go to get my vegan platter, sometimes it seems like I can get 11 items, it seems like, on a big thing. So I can go on a date and I can get the big platter. And it's just so many vegetables, the lentils, the cabbage, just unbelievable. The Ethiopians are masters at plant-based food. I'm telling you, some of the best vegan food you can get is from Ethiopian restaurants. And so one of my favorite places to go that's not vegan, but that has vegan options, is Demira Ethiopian Restaurant at 4801 North Broadway. If you're in Chicago, go check them out. And my number 1 restaurant in Chicago that has vegan options is the Pick Me Up Cafe. Pick Me Up Cafe at 4882 North Clark Street. The Pick Me Up used to be down in Wrigleyville. They were always a favorite because they didn't close till like 3 in the morning, something like that, 2 or 3 in the morning. I think 3 or 4 in the morning, 4 in the morning. So it was somewhere you could go to the club and leave the club and go. Now they're in a new location. They have to close early because they have people live over their new location. But this is some of the best vegan food you can get out here. They have the vegan French toast. That's just crazy. The vegan French toast is I can't even tell you how good that is. So I would say that the Pick Me Up is my number 1 because I go there all the time to get food. And they have a lot of different vegan meals that I feel is number 1. They also have vegan pastries. Okay, you go in there and they have like an vegan apple pie. The whole pie, you can get a slices in the counter, chocolate cakes, all this stuff, 100% vegan. And so when it comes to restaurants in Chicago that have vegan options, my number 1 is Pick Me Up Cafe by far. So that's the list. If you're in Chicago, go check them out. Let's say you're a female and you're trying to go plant-based. You're dating a dude, he's not plant-based. He wants to take you to dinner. But you don't want him to take you nowhere where you can't get nothing to eat. There's 3 places you can have him take you. You can have him take you to a Thai restaurant. If he takes you to a Thai restaurant, ladies, you can get what you want, and he can get what he wants. You can have him take you to an Indian restaurant. The Indian restaurant, you're going to be able to get plenty of vegan options. Plenty. And he's able to get whatever dead animals he wants to get. And Ethiopian restaurants. So these 3 types of ethnic restaurants are excellent if you want to go to a regular restaurant, you want to go to a family function, or you want to go with a group, but you're a vegan and everybody else is not. Everybody's going to love the food, but you'll be able to get what you want to get. And I would say the Thai restaurant would be really good. Because the Thai restaurant, if you're taking regular people, they'll be able to adapt to that. Because, they eat Chinese food, so it's not much difference. The Ethiopian restaurants is good too, but then, it's ethnic, it's Ethiopian. So some people, you got to let them adjust to the vibes, The food is Ethiopian, so you don't know if everybody's going to like it, right? The Indian restaurant, they will enjoy. But the Thai restaurant would be my first choice if you're taking family or somewhere and you want to get something that is plant-based for yourself and let everybody else still be able to eat regular. The Thai restaurants is a good place to go. And so there are plenty of options out here. There's many other places, but they didn't make the list where you can go get pizzas. Geno's East, downtown Chicago, they got a vegan pizza now. And many other places have vegan options. Italian restaurants and all type of restaurants have vegan options now. If you're in the restaurant business, if you don't have vegan options, you lose money nowadays because so many people are going vegan that people are going to go out where their friends can eat because a lot of groups that's going out to eat now, there's a vegan in the group now. So you can't just go anywhere and eat anymore. You have to be able to go somewhere that's versatile. If you invite me out to dinner and you go into just some regular restaurant, I'm going to decline because you try to take me somewhere where I can't eat. I would decline. And I just don't like to go anywhere because a lot of places that have vegan options ain't necessarily separating the food to stop cross-contamination. So that's another thing. The Ethiopians are real good about no cross-contamination. The Indians are good about that too, because the Indians don't eat beef because the cow is sacred. And the Thai people are very good about that because the Thai people got some kind of special relationship with the plant-based lifestyle. The number one plant-based country in the world is Thailand. I got to go to Thailand because Thailand got plant-based everything. Plant-based ice cream everywhere, plant-based, that's what they do. If you go to a lot of Thai restaurants, what you do is you look up and you're going to see these little cup things with like little gods in it. And you're going to see carrots and celery in there. So the offerings they make to their gods is plants. They don't make no meat offerings. So the Thai people are very much plant-based minded. The Indians are too, to a certain degree. Because like I say, the cow is sacred. And for many years, India has been a big vegetarian country. But now the vegetarian movement in India is going vegan. So India is slowly going vegan. Shout out to Africa. Africa is slowly going vegan, especially Nigeria, Ghana, Senegal. The West Africans are really fighting against all the disease and sickness they got in Africa. So much respect to all the brothers in Africa. Veganism is blowing up in Africa. You can go on YouTube and search all the vegan videos, Nigerians, Ghanaians, Senegalese, that's cooking vegan food. It looks delicious. I don't know when Jamaica's going to catch up. Jamaica does have a couple vegan spots down in Jamaica, but I don't know. I think the Rasta man didn't stay strong, and I think he kept eating deaders, and I think he weakened the Jamaican. I think the Rasta man overall weakened the Jamaican society by eating deaders, eating all them fish and stuff, and cooking all that jerk chicken and all that. So I think the people, they looked at Rasta that he wasn't Ital like he said, They started calling meat and fish ital. You know, you could see some Russell sound to play with fish on there talking about ital. Bro, that ain't no ital. That's debtors. So I don't know what's going on with Jamaica. They slipping. But I know America's veganism is growing, especially with African American community. Yesterday when I did the my top 10 favorite vegan restaurants, uh, 10 out of 7 was African American. And there's more than that. They just were new and I hadn't been there, so I couldn't put them on the list because I hadn't tried the food. But we're the fastest growing vegan community in America, African Americans, percentage wise. And the reason we're the fastest growing uh, vegan community in America is because we're the number one sick. So what's going on with the African American community is we dying crazy, right? We're dying crazy. We're dying extremely crazy.